So I'm gonna make a double stack gift box for a wedding, and what you want to do is you want to get a box and you want to put a hole all the way through. I'm gonna tape the ends on both sides so the cards will fall through, and then you want to get a top box. You want to put a hole through that one, and you want to cut a slit on top to put the cards in. You want to make sure that this one on top is nice and neat because you're going to fold some fabric into it. I got 2.5 yards of charcoal fabric. I have 3 rolls of ribbon because I don't know which ribbon I'm going to use. And I have some little decorative things here. And I also have some rhinestones because we're going to incorporate some different things on it. And I'll give you the next step. Cut the boxes, tape the ends. Don't tape the boxes together because you're going to wrap this box first, and then we're going to wrap this box, and then we'll put them together. So next you want to measure your fabric around your big box, and you don't want to cut it too short because you want to be able to tuck these corners in here, and you want to be able to tuck this in smooth around this edge here so that way that you're going to put your top box over this and it'll lay nice and smooth. So measure it. Don't measure it too short and try not to measure it too big. I will leave maybe a 1/2 inch to tuck. And you're going to want to use a hot glue gun or double-sided sticky tape once you start folding and taping your material. And you want to pull the material tight. Now this is the first box finished. Those are the corners. And the sides is all tucked nice and neat. Even this top part is nice and smooth. So the second box is kind of tricky because you have 2 holes. So what I did is I started with the bottom of the box and I glued this edge on here. This hole here is going to be the top, and we're going to make that hole smooth like this, but it's going to be less work because it's little. So then after you do that, you're going to want to roll it over, and you're going to want to glue this next piece on to here. You're going to want to fold the corners like I did on this one, nice and smooth and neat. And then you're going to cut the top and do the top. And I'm using the hot glue gun again, and this is the top box. So this is both boxes wrapped in the charcoal colored fabric. And next you're going to do is you're going to put your ribbons around the box. I picked this purple colored ribbon, and I have a silver colored ribbon. I'm not sure how I'm going to intertwine them both, but I know I'm going to use the purple one around the sides of the box, and I'm going to probably make a bow with the purple one and the silver one. And I also have these little purple and silver things I'm going to put on the box. And I have some rhinestones. Hopefully I'll get to put these on here. And you're going to put the ribbons around the box, and you're going to want to probably glue the ends of the ribbons. I'm going to start with the bottom box and then do the top. And then after you do the bottom and the top and the ribbon, you're going to glue this bottom box on top of this box like this with the hot glue gun. And then that way when your envelopes go in, your cards, they'll go in through here, and then they'll fall through that hole, and they'll all stay at the bottom in the big box. So I wrapped both of my boxes in pink ribbons, and I stacked them. They're not glued yet. I'm going to glue them, but I want to glue my ribbons on to the boxes first. I made 2 silver and pink ribbons, and I placed these little pink silver pearl things in the middle to give them a little decoy. I found how to make the ribbons off of YouTube. You can pretty much make whatever ribbon you want to make for your boxes, and I'm gonna glue the ribbons on an angle like this, and I'm gonna hot glue these little legs pieces on the back of here onto the box, all of them, so that way that when someone touches them, they just won't like fall off. So I glued the bows on my boxes, and I'm finished with them. it's all glued and stuck together. You kind of don't want to move it around for a little bit. You want that hot glue to stick. I did glue some of the back of my bows to the box, just, you know, to make sure that they don't pop off or anything. And this is the finished result. This is a wedding gift card box, and you can drop the cards in the top. Wedding gift card boxes start off at like $39. I probably spent altogether $22 on fabric and stuff to put on it. So this is a way lot cheaper, and it's more sentimental value because I made it. I'm gonna make a flower girl basket. I got this basket for $2 at Joann's Fabric, and I have fabric left over from my gift card box, and I'm gonna decorate this basket. I'm gonna use a staple gun because you want the fabric to stay to the wood. So, and this wood is thick enough in the inside that you can staple the fabric on to the basket. I'm gonna measure it, and I'm gonna start to staple from the sides here and then work your way in the center, so then that way that it wraps around the sides good. So I finished the flower girl basket. It has the bows on both sides just like the gift box, and I'm also going to try to turn this guest book and make it match the rest of the stuff. So I'll see how this turns out. So I redid the guest book. I ended up taking the whole inside out, the paper and everything, and then I re-glued it on. This is the guest book. I made it to match the card box and the flower girl basket. So this is my finished product. I have a card box that you can put cards in, flower girl basket, and the guest book.